Oh, right.
Ding! Wake up, Joe. We're playing.
Yeah.
We're live.
You're live! That's right. So, welcome back to another exciting episode of Archivo Deorum. This is our live stream campaign where we are beta testing the Valencia RPG role-playing system. You can check out the description for the links to all that stuff. We're going to get right into it. So, every week, people can, it's kind of a casual campaign, constant storyline, or consistent storyline, or persistent storyline, maybe all of those.
Right.
But the players and sometimes the characters change from week to week. And so who do we have playing? This week we have Ron. He's the head designer of the Valencia RPG system.
Yes. So today I am playing Astaire, the elf. He is a quick, well, not necessarily quick moving. He moves a lot and has a rapier, an heirloom rapier.
Ooh, an heirloom rapier.
Yep. And
So
and to attack with his weapon, he doesn't use precision. He uses presence. So he's a very showy attacker.
oh wow.
So his attack skill is not, weapon attack skill is based off of presence,
So
not off of
you've
precision.
taken the one perk that allows you, what is it called, outthink or
Called Outwit in this
Outwit.
particular case, and it actually recently got moved to Thespian because and it originally Outwit and Outthink both you could switch balance, strength, or precision, any skill based on one of those, to perception, and then some of the other intelligence ones both had perception in them. Outwit got perception removed. Outthink still has it, and it got replaced with presence and put into Thespian. The idea is
You're an
that
actor.
we want a very showy fighter,
Right, yeah.
so that they can basically completely ignore the precision attributes and
Nice.
just focus on being a showman.
Nice. That's pretty awesome.
So that's the theme behind it. It is a not an easy to build character. Hopefully it'll be kind of neat. It's not as brutal as some of the ones we've had in the past. So hopefully
Thank God.
It's
It's pretty hard when you're going up against to make a creature that is going up against characters that are meant to break the system.
Right.
And it's very hard. It's very hard. So if you watch the last episode, we were going up against some. You guys made the comment that, well, this system's not good against large creatures, single large creature. But I think I think for the casual player or for people who weren't trying to break the system,
Right.
it would have been just fine. But
we always think about it, kind of like in the boss fights in video games.
Mhm.
Originally, they would be a single large creature.
yeah,
But then as time went on and people figured out how to fight bosses at the ends of video games, you notice how
Yeah.
video games, they'd still have the big, large creature, but every couple of minutes,
that'd be like little spawn.
little spawns come out of some sort in the video game. So
You really need a whole hierarchy to really see it all come out. So that's actually what we're going to focus on, what I'm going to focus on today. So we also have with us Adam, who's playing Fargo, as always.
What if I named him Steve today? Just assume.
Well, maybe Fargo's his last or middle name or nickname.
right.
And you're just not going to tell him.
Could be. But no, his name's Marco. He's a gnome.
He's a gnome professor.
Yeah, he's a little gnome.
Wow.
Yeah, it worked out well just for the attribute bonuses. So, he just had to redo him a little bit. Very similar to last week. Yeah,
Here's the Raper. I mean, that's there. Fred.
Yeah,
Fred.
he has a very high dancing skill. And Astaire sounds a little bit like an elvish name,
It
doesn't it?
does. It does. That's very cute. That's very cute. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't.
No, you're good. That's about it. He cast scrolls. We're gonna see how that works out again.
So you use the same scrolls as from before.
I re-rolled them just for the.
And half of the ones he rolled were level 1, tier 1 scrolls.
I know.
Excellent.
I have 20 spells, and literally 10 of them are level tier 1.
So the one thing that since last time, we reworked scroll casting because it was incredibly powerful.
Yeah, wait.
So anything that lets you keep your spell on the scroll, there's one that lets you keep it if you fail, there's one that lets you keep it if you make it.
Right.
Both of those cost essence. That's a big change,
Yeah.
because previously you could just keep them no matter what,
Right.
and it didn't cost you any essence. So now, if you want to keep your spell, they cost you a little bit of essence to keep
That
it on
makes
there.
sense. That makes sense.
The one other trick is that Embellish was a perk that said you were able to cast your scrolls at a level that was at the level that you are in your own discipline, as opposed to the level that it was written on the scrolls. So one of the things that's changed there is that became a trump. So what happens is the one that lets you keep the spell on the scroll is a trump. You can't do both. You're going to have to pick whether you want to use it at the level it's written, or if you want to use it at your level, and if you want to keep it. So those are we've done some minor changes.
You rolled random levels for all of them, I'm assuming. Nice.
Yeah. So we've done some minor changes. It wasn't really to completely break scroll casting, but it was to make you have to make a few choices when you're doing it, because last time it was really clearly pretty powerful.
Right.
Before.
Yeah. Just not, especially when you take away the level restrictions or tier restrictions.
Right.
I'm sorry, the penalties.
Right.
For casting. Okay, so we also have with us Joe. Hey.
There, yes.
You remember Joe?
Ferdinand, the traveling friar who's wandering around with his pipe.
You know where he is or why he's there.
Yeah, he's sitting on a bench smoking a pipe and then appeared in this world.
All right.
There's some crazy elf next to him.
He's like, gnarly.
Gnarly. Hey, dudes. Tubular. Yeah, yeah. Once the camera figures out that that's the focus, it'll look really good.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
Let's get the shadow of the gnarly. All right. So when last we left our heroic party, it was I'd made it to a valley, a U-shaped valley, and you're working your way down into that valley. And,
Yes.
As you travel down, the clouds above seem to crowd the valley ahead. Certain stillness hangs in the chilly air. There is no birds nor rustle of the few sparse trees before you. The scent of soot begins to burn the inside of your nostrils.
Do you see any smoke or anything, or is it?
I mean, it's very not ahead. It's all very hazy. It seems to be a fog. Something. It's as I recall, it was rained most of the night. Has been raining, and I think we're in morning currently. Yeah. Let's just remember that. I could have went back and looked at the previous video. But who watches that shit?
Right. Right. Okay.
All right. Are you going to continue following the?
I guess I'm the fighter, right? So.
Right. You're the fighter.
Apparently.
Marching order.
I have only one DR.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm an agile fighter. So.
Oh, shit.
We
We just need to all run around like chickens with a head.
That might happen.
We could have, like, the mage summon an earth elemental or something to take all the hits for us.
Yeah, do you have anything you can summon with? No, that's
Ah, shit. I guess we're done.
There are no first level summon.
No.
So-
If you need ride, I got you. Or if you need to cool off a little bit, I got you.
Well, it's actually quite cold
Great.
already. This rain is actually that's falling is pretty chilly, and the only way that you can keep up your body temperature is by continuing
What?
Continuing to move.
Continue to move. Okay, so
I guess we should continue to move because I'm freezing.
Guys, get together.
Freezing my balls off.
I have my weapon out.
You have your weapon out. Oh,
Yeah, this seems creepy.
it's creepy.
Alright, I'm going to, let's see, what do I have? What do I have out?
Not here.
No, we're just traveling. So the mountain creek that led you here has grown into a notable valley stream. And over the course of the day, as the stream grows, so too does the floor. The dense fog, snowing with ash, begins to set in around you. You find it somewhat irritating to breathe, but manage to still breathe.
What's that? What are you doing?
Make a con check, plus 10.
For what?
There's the air seems to be sooty. Very
Plus like a bonus 10.
yeah, you actually have this one.
I don't think
It's very easy.
I rolled 19, but I got it.
You
Okay.
still made it?
Yeah.
Basically, don't if you have crappy con, you don't put worse chance. Like it's like smoke. It's like it's kind of a smoky area. So you can't tell if it's fog, smoke, or whatever. I'm actually going to try to use my e-cigarette as a fog machine. That actually worked. So here, this is my testing.
Oh, right.
Nope.
You're done.
That would have been cool though.
Would have been cool.
Actually, I don't use those anymore. I just use that to make flavors.
Uh,
So, always awkward for me to use it. But anyways, so everybody made a con check. Did you make a con check, Joe?
Yeah, I can do that. Let me open up Dice Stream. Do-do-do-do. Maybe I can do that.
Doesn't yours always stay up there? Mine does.
Mine didn't. What did I roll? I think I rolled a 1.
oh.
Wait, that's right. That's good in this.
Yeah, that's good. You, there's also
All right.
that was very easy.
Yeah. Okay.
The brush breaks about the valley stream, revealing that which was once ablaze, a small village.
Fiery village.
Yeah,
Kind of village.
it's hard to see
Recently
because
burned.
your torchlight doesn't. It's still smoking.
I think we should leave.
I had a bad feeling about this.
Another one right there.
I'm gonna scan around, see if I can find any survivors.
Yeah.
It must have. Okay, so a small village is smoldering. And it must have caught fire during the night.
Okay. Let's split up.
There you go.
All right. What do you start inspecting places?
Sure.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
What happened here? So who's got the torch? Who's carrying the torch?
Okay. What are these buildings? What are they made out of? Wood.
You're guessing they were once wood.
Okay. Are they burnt to the ground?
They're burnt to the ground.
Okay. Is there any like metal materials or anything amongst us?
Randomly, you see there's some spots, posts that are still standing barely, but they're not. They're like charred remains.
Are there any scarred like people or bodies or anything?
It's hard to tell from this. Outside of your light source, it is white dark.
Alright.
You've actually traveled most of the day.
No. No, if it's useful scroll, I don't have it. Detect poison on each hide.
So really what we're learning about the Soulcast, that's an easy roll to make. But it's not easy to actually have you.
No, it's not. Unfortunately, the only scrolls
Your
I
first
have.
set was much better.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't have any like attack scroll. I didn't.
No.
I don't think I even used the scroll.
You had life drain. I don't know why you're not using life
I have life drain now, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Off my-
it's not going to help against undead.
No.
I mean, really. They don't have any constitution to hit points of
I can detect their emotions at
Ooh.
level 9 really well.
This
Walking Dead.
That might actually help.
I think that does something. Anyway,
That's kind of like a summon.
it lets you control.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
He's got that too.
I say the only cool spells I have are probably the same spells that Joe has. But I have Life Drain and
Wonderful.
Walking Dead, so.
All right.
Okay.
Well, what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna move in, investigate? Who's carrying the light?
I can be.
I'm just gonna
You hear me? All right, Joe's carrying the light.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Got the lantern in one hand, crossbow in the other.
What's character's name?
Ferdinand?
Ferdinand.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
The one that we should is the only is the one. Yeah. We should all know it by now. Other than Parko.
Parko, yeah.
But you made it so easy.
Yeah.
Sheriff up here is gonna make me
I should probably have my holy symbol on standby too, in case, you know.
lost him.
It's on hand.
Yeah. Worn around the neck. Actually, you know how guys who play harmonica have those but they also play guitar.
Oh right, yeah.
They have those things that pop the harmonica right up in front of them. Get one of those for your holy symbol.
I mean, actually, just make your holy symbol a harmonica.
Right. Right. And then you can play it.
Then you can play it. Yeah.
All right.
I don't think I'd be any good at it. I don't have any musical ability on my character at all.
I'm getting the sense that we should start looking around this village.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna like scan around for survivors.
All right. So you guys moving in the village?
Apparently, we could not see from where we're at. Our light source doesn't go out far.
Yeah. You need light
Yeah.
here.
Where do we want to move?
Probably over.
So let's
that
go
way.
over to the little building over here. Let's inspect the little one first.
Okay, sounds good to me.
All right. All right. What do we see from here?
In this building,
I'm gonna look, but I'm gonna halfway turn my body, so if I need to run, I'll be kind of like this.
this building looks like a pile of ash.
Okay.
And sharp. You do see some metal.
Okay.
In here.
Are there any sticks around here?
I mean, you're sort of in the woods, so there's
Okay.
like pretty much everywhere.
Okay. Maybe I can pick up a stick and start poking around in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna get closer to it. Joe.
All right. Let's see.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think getting closer to it. So.
You're not gonna get any closer with the torch.
Oh yeah, I guess I kind of have to, don't I? Yeah, I'll move the torch up closer to it and kind of try to stay my own distance while doing so. Kind of have my arm with the torch out, and then.
Yeah.
I only did like one.
Yeah.
You staying back there? Are you staying back there?
Yeah, I'll go with that with them.
Where at?
All right, Kate. You need to.
Ferdinand. And that, like, diagonal square.
Yeah.
All right.
No, they're terrible.
So you're inspecting the you're inspecting the
I'm
pile of
expecting
ash.
just crappy scrolls. Wait, you only have the scrolls that you bought, right? That you bought for your perk, right? So does he get any scrolls beyond this?
Oh, you only.
He only got the ones that he got through the perk.
Okay, so go.
Holy crap!
Yeah, what was that? It's pretty neat. Actually, let's take a moment. I actually want to share this with everybody.
Okay.
Those rain sounds, Joe had showed me. There's a program called the Ambient Mixer.
Wow. I thought it was actually rain at Joe's house.
I was saying, I don't live that far away from him.
I
I'm like, holy crap, Joe.
So this thing's really easy to use.
If your electricity goes out, we're going to put the whole game on hold because you're the freeze.
So here's like light rain and medium rain. And see, when I turn up medium rain, you get louder.
Oh, okay.
And then there's also random effects too. So like the thunder, the lightning. So there's like distant rolling thunder, distant rolling thunder.
Also,
2 of them, and then distant or thunder, crispy bang, and then pre-thunderstorm, and then waterfall. In case you're also near a waterfall, evidently. But they also have other stuff like forest.
Just like a monkey screen.
Yeah, other stuff like caverns and everything. So
we got a search feature.
if you're watching this and you use it, you should go there and donate to them because this is really awesome, actually. And I'm totally a fan of that thing. So I don't know who makes
the URL? Ambient-mixer.
Yeah, it's weather.ambient-mixer.com.
Well, I guess you could probably just go to ambient-mixer.
Yeah. I don't know who makes this site. I'm sorry if Nazis or skinhead. I do not support.
Yeah, we don't not
or condone any kind of weird stuff.
But one thing we can say is if they are Nazis and skinheads that set up the site, you did a good job.
They did good.
Focus on ambient mixer.
Letting your energy there.
But you put your energy there.
Yeah.
They have a future in it.
So it was my first. I was like, oh, I'll check it out after this session, and then I just clicked on the link. I was like, oh, it's really that easy. So, I mean, I was able to set it up very easily. So also over here we have the Valentia role-playing system. Go there. It's a really nice looking site. Here's my eBay. Go there and buy all my stuff because I'm broke right now. All kinds of fun stuff. But try not to buy like the undead stuff quite yet. Maybe after tonight.
They're buying them right now.
And then obviously,
right now. We want us PCs. We want you to buy the undead right now.
I know, buy them.
Right now.
Immediate shipping.
Choose the Lich first and ask for priority shipping.
And then if you also would like to see me paint the miniatures that will kill the PCs from week to week, if I'm capable of doing that, you can watch that also in my new series, Mini Grinder Paints Live. And actually, the Mini Grinder Paints Reaper Skeletal Spearman Live actually paints that in less than 13 minutes. It's paint 13 minutes. I paint
just a bunch of colors.
It's really all it is. It's like, oh, total fail. Who forgot to turn off? It's Grandma too.
Yeah, so and me.
We just, there you go. You better turn off. Ron, turn off the phone. Total fail. All right, but yeah, go check out that video where I paint a miniature in less than 13 minutes. Wow. So all the other videos are like 2 hours long. Don't expect anybody to watch that. Anyways, so we're back. So you're poking around in this stuff, and
what do we see? This metal.
It looks like some kind of spade.
Okay.
As you're poking around, give me a perception check.
Is this wrong or everyone?
I made it.
How much did you make of that?
Right on.
You made it right on. As you're poking around, you seem to what you thought was like a charred pole that might have been held up the spade is actually connected to something else in a joint. And as you sort of lift it up, you realize that it's a small leg, crispy leg.
Oh, nice.
And as you sort of
So
investigate,
no, I'm looking at the spade.
no, the spade's on the ground nearby. But like there was what looked like a stick nearby was actually like a leg bone.
Okay, like
And
the
when
bottom half.
Yeah, and it's still connected to the joint. As you lift it up, you see that.
So there's something underneath.
No, it should, as you inspect further, You notice that it's just a small. It looks like a small child.
Okay. Awesome.
Crispy.
I try to flip that far away. I try to flip it away. See what happens. It's just the leg bone flips away.
Yeah, like
Okay.
falls right off the
right off the bone.
hip bone. It connects to the leg bone, and
Okay.
it just doesn't connect there anymore.
Okay. Sweet.
All right. Are you going to investigate this?
Is there anything else that I see in this little building?
Actually,
I'm
everybody,
not walking into it.
everybody
I'll
else,
walk around the edge.
Farco and Ferdinand, go ahead and give me perception checks also.
Alright.
I made it.
For how
I don't
much?
think I did.
6.
You made it by 7?
I missed it.
Okay. You hear something. Off in that direction from you.
Is it like, what kind of a sound is it?
It sounds like clanking.
Clanking.
Clanking?
Clanking like laying on animals. Or they
No, not clanking.
not clanking.
Sounds like people planking.
It's such a
Which is
distinguishable
really
sound.
strange because there's really nowhere here that plank very well, like, or at least interesting.
I don't get why they're doing it, but I hear clanking over there, guys.
It's always funny to bring a previous pad during a current pad and then realizing how stupid.
All right. How about this? How about we get back here, guys, and we form like a defensive position here,
Yeah.
like behind this rock.
Okay.
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe the monster will attack the rock instead of one of our squishy asses.
Yeah, I know.
I'm realizing none of us have armor.
What's that?
I'm realizing none of us have armor.
Yeah.
What square is this rock in?
All 4 of them.
Alright, we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna do this right here.
Like a pebble or something. Just like,
Alright, we have defensively used this rock. This is strategy right here, people. This is
Yeah.
how you do it.
this is the best.
So,
Off in the distance, you see looks like a bunch of assholes. No, they're
anything.
Weird, like the thing is like opposite the camera. Is it opposite on?
no, it's not. It's really strange. I don't know what the deal is. Why it comes up in a
Opposite way.
yeah. Doesn't make any sense.
All right. Wasn't there like another place we wanted to visit, guys?
Yeah, I know. Alright.
All right. How about we move back behind this tree over here?
Yeah.
In a straight line.
So,
You probably can't even see all those.
So there's a
it's like
There's a lot of movement coming from that.
a herd of undead.
I see several. I see more than a half dozen something walking towards it. Maybe it's the people from the village.
Yeah,
Maybe they're coming over to say hi and say, our village burnt down. Can you help us go to another town?
Basically.
Something like that. You think? No? Okay.
Are we pretty comfortable in our defensive position, or do we want to bravely approach?
I don't think I'm going anywhere, but
I don't think I want to go anywhere. Okay. So is there say, did we surprise them?
yeah. We got them all in surprise.
yeah, they're all yeah. So everybody, you guys can actually go ahead and roll surprise as they emerge in the distant darkness. Everybody roll surprise.
I am not surprised.
Joe?
I rolled a 14. What am I rolling against?
Perception. What
Yeah,
race
I'm
are you?
probably surprised.
What
I'm
race?
human.
Human?
Okay.
Yeah,
Perception.
my
This should
perception's a
be
9.
Surprise.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you
I
surprised?
wasn't expecting that.
Luckily, they're so far away. It'll be pretty easy for you to get unsurprised.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
Are you? All right.
This is the encounter I'm built for.
Any initiative?
Yeah, initiative. Everybody.
Well, just actually just one team.
Well, you know what
I
I mean.
rolled a 20. I go first, right? I rolled.
You rolled a 20?
Tie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're still tied. Ooh. Nope. 16.
So I need to roll?
No, you don't need to roll.
Okay.
One side by side.
Yeah, so I thought it was a single initiative.
Yep. Okay, so on their one, they are all moving towards you. The skeletons are actually running.
Three.
They don't seem to be very good.
You have front of stairs.
You do. I can dance. Yeah, I have a.
Super Bunker.
What do I have in dance? I have a 13 in dance.
I mean, my train doesn't say anything about not working against undead. Would it if I couldn't?
Technically would have said that is a spell. It doesn't say it right now. It doesn't say it.
That was their one?
But I think undead would have. If we would have, I don't know. I don't know if anything says it doesn't work on undead. But
Should I just assume it doesn't?
What is it? What's the
life
problem?
drain
Life
doesn't
drain?
say that it doesn't work on undead. That
Um,
doesn't mean. But also,
They don't have enough-
healing doesn't say that.
they're not alive. So I'm just gonna say for until things wording gets changed or whatever, because they're not alive. In life.
That's fair.
But yeah,
I get like 5 more rolls.
yeah. Go ahead and just roll for those real quick. Might as well do that because you got really kind of screwed.
5d20 there. Well, I mean, technically, wouldn't he have been able to?
Yeah, I tell you what, just go pick.
Actual character should go pick.
You can pick 3. You can roll random 5. How's that?
Pick 3.
And yeah,
Right. What was it?
none greater than 4.
Oh, wait.
I'd be like, level tier 4, but
You can do
10 or something.
3, 4, maximum of.
Let's do the random.
Yeah, just do the. Just pick 3 real quick. So it's real. We're gonna lose Joe here.
No.
So let's go to Joe.
We're here.
Or 1.
So, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Do we know for certain what they are yet? I mean, I have a good idea, but
They as they emerge from the darkness, their glowing eyes are.
They're actually glowing.
Yeah, they're glowing.
Believing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
You're pretty familiar with those glowing eyes.
All right, so are we on the phase?
Okay.
Yeah. Letting Joe go. Yeah, Joe.
All right.
Well,
let's see.
you're surprised, right, Joe?
Yeah, I am. So I don't get to go yet anyway.
Go ahead and.
So why don't I spend a die to unsurprise you?
Okay, there.
Oh, You don't have to do that. I was cool to
So
wait.
that's how you get, unsurprised. So now you can go.
Okay.
Unless you have a special ability that unsurprises you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's see. And they're all coming from over there, except for there's that little guy there. Okay. I'm going to. What's the closest I can get to them?
Well, your movement rate's most likely 3, and you can move
Yeah.
one phase. So that would take 2 action dice. So you can move 6 up, basically.
I can move 6 up with 2 action dice. How far away would that put me from them?
That would put you. Oh, of course, now I don't have it. Where'd it go?
So if we did. Where are you at here?
There you go, Ron.
3, 4, 5, 6. So if you were here.
Okay, it's not going to be useful to me.
A little more than 10 squares away.
Alright,
Just hit that.
I'm going to defer my action. I have a plan.
Okay.
Um,
So you're gonna wait until somebody else goes?
Yeah.
Okay, Fargo.
So what level damage comes into?
Oh, you're gonna just roll random level, and then pick one. Okay, that's fine.
What you want to give me?
No, casting level.
Oh, right, yeah, defense one. Aha!
9.
This is why I got this. There's your like right. Fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright. Are you just roll out?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a throw out.
Hey, is that your one? Everybody's one? So there.
Start casting?
Cool.
Take it out.
Yeah, you can take that as a general action and then you start casting.
Fireball! Alright, did I pick that one?
Say no! No!
Alright. So you're casting?
Oh! They can move through the grubble. Makes sense. Okay.
This is on there too?
What is that? I can't. Is that just like a really mean looking skeleton, or it looks like it has tentacles?
It actually is a cloaked figure, but it has really ornate armor.
Okay.
The eyes, you can't see his face, but his eyes are also glowing.
Okay.
Glowing a greenish color.
We got us a Death Knight.
And then here's one this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear ya. How big is that rock we're hiding behind?
It's not big, it just takes a square. So I'm just trying to eliminate one square for them to fill up.
Cool. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
And that's all we have to work with, so.
So they're
That's fine.
definitely.
If my character can see over it, that's all I care about.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
So your fears are warranted. They are definitely undead.
Oh. I'm not afraid of undead. Undead is what I'm good at.
We'll see.
I'm gonna die today.
The spell that says like it has a diameter of 1 square per level. 1, 2 of these.
The diameter.
And the diameter, so you
Not
can
radius.
count. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5th level, and then you turn a circle around that.
Yeah. So a 7. If it was 7, wherever you put it would be 7. So 1 here, and then 1, 2, 3.
Does it have a radius or a diameter?
There you It's more than enough. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Stand them back.
So that was there too, on your two. Go ahead, stare.
I'm kind of okay right here.
You're okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't see, do we see anybody casting or anything?
Nope.
Anybody with a ranged weapon?
There's bows back there. There's 3 easy. Give me a perception check. I don't know how much you're making it by. You count 3. Well, they're starting to get, these guys are starting to get into some low light visibility out there.
We have figured out stuff that if it's low light visibility, it's -2.
And then night.
But it's 60% cover for rain.
Oh, okay, nice. Nice.
Hmm.
That makes
So if it's
all the
nighttime, or sorry, if it's like a moon night,
That would be
night,
like-
it's -5. Anything above 5 squares is 90% cover.
Wow.
And then if you're just in a rocky or lightly forested area, it's 30% cover above 5 squares, but no
Right, yeah.
minuses at all.
Wow.
So,
That's really good. Good to hear that there's some difference between like low light and nighttime vision. Definitely. These things seem to have locked onto you from far away. They didn't seem to have any trouble seeing you because they're coming directly at you, especially since you're carrying like a bright torch. See that? Okay, so these things are moving on you. Your two, you're just going to hang out just there. You're still casting. Barco's casting. Ferdinand.
I am going to move 3. So I'm adjacent to both the stair and that rock, kind of in that little safe-looking spot there. Yes. And that'll be the. Can I can do an action too, right? If we use an action dice.
Yeah, that was only one action. If you move to 3, so you can use another action.
Okay.
Start casting or.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to cast a tier 4 spell.
Okay.
just
Starting to cast.
reserve a die for it.
Yeah, just reserve a die. You're good to go.
Will do. I have a faith action dice I'm using for it. So.
Anybody else in your two? Okay. And there.
I brought my stick up, but I'm just holding both candles right here.
Now, since it's a fourth tier, that means it takes 4 rounds to cast, right?
Yeah, it should take roughly.
It's R2, right?
Yeah, your two there, 3.
Okay, hold on a second. Before I do want to reserve, I'm going to reserve an attack die.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Or guard.
Juice. All right. Snap the cider, help wake us up. Heck, my mouse.
What is the range of a short bow? It's like out to what, 20? Up to 20?
Ah, I lost image.
Oh, wrong one.
Okay.
There we go. Stop sharing. what's going on here.
Just put bow.
Um,
0, that's probably why.
If you load that in a regular viewer, you should be able to turn on your
Here they are.
bookmarks. It has bookmarks for the whole thing.
Oh, does it?
Chapter marks and stuff. Yeah.
Crossbows, clubs, bows. Here we go. So medium characters, size 3. 4, 5, 6. They're medium range, so they have what, a minus
-2.
-2. Okay. 1, 2, and Joe will be 3.
They are shooting through.
Everybody gets an arrow coming at them.
You're shooting through people here. So
Shooting.
you're shooting through their friends. So if you miss within the coverage amount that their friends give them, then their friends get hit.
Okay. They're still shooting. Okay, you have an arrow coming at you. Makes it by 1.
I got nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so we got damage for this thing is D6. And then you got an arrow coming at you that makes it 5, 6.
You know, if you can't really block it, so.
4 damage and 5. Right? And that's the end of their. Your 3. Go ahead, Astaire.
Waiting for 'em.
Okay. Fargo. You're still casting.
No, that messed up my casting. So I'll step them, trying.
How much are they moving in one movement?
It looks like the skeletons are the slowest. The next fastest is this guy, and he seems to be the fastest.
Alright, hey guys, let's just turn and run away.
what is the
Than them, and we can't sit here and take bow hits.
Well,
for the entire battle.
these 2 are.
Yeah.
So if we run,
This
we'll
guy
get so far away
will
from
catch
those
up.
bows that they can't shoot.
This guy
And
will
then
be
at
able
least
to
we can
overrun it.
only fight the one, right?
I'm a gnome, so I can't go that fast.
one of those skeletons is probably our friend.
What's that?
One of those skeletons is possibly our friend.
Okay. Alright.
I say that because that's what I'm casting.
Alright. But if you get hit by one bow, do you have exercise
I think I do.
under priest?
Yeah. Yeah, I put points in it and everything.
What's that?
Yeah, I put points in it and everything.
Yeah, that's really what you want to be doing. That's holding up. That's turning undead, basically.
Oh. Oh. Well, shit. Okay.
That though?
Well, should I continue doing this casting Walking Dead thing? That'll.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I'll start throwing the exorcisms out afterward.
Yeah.
I'm a beast now. Ooh, yeah.
So what are you going to do now?
Are you casting?
You're starting to cast again?
Right.
And Ferdinand, what are you doing this phase?
Casting.
Go casting?
Yeah. Into the cast. This the second round of casting or third? I think it's second. Right? Yeah.
You lose that spell unless you use it first.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else in your three? Therefore, right ahead. 2, 1.5, 2.5.
All right, Esther, I'm counting on you to not let those big things kill me. So I'm counting on you to not let those big things kill me.
Okay.
So
Right.
don't let me down.
All right. We'll see what we can do.
They're actually, as they get closer, you're certain the one is actually wearing a crown. And the other one behind him, has armor that's just as ornate.
Do they look fully corporeal?
They're, the one in front of you actually looks partially, it's hard to tell with the way he moves, but because he moves so quickly, but he's definitely physical.
Okay.
Both of them are definitely physical, but the one in front of you it seems to be more ghostly in its movements. It seems to float above the ground.
Gotcha.
Like skeletons, so right? Yeah, can we tell?
Which ones are ghostly?
His movement is ghostly, but he's clearly. This guy right here.
What is your priest level?
6.
Okay. Did you take anything special against undead?
Like as a perk?
Perks, yeah.
No.
Okay.
My perks are willpower and a faith action dice for my priest.
Okay. All right.
Wait, shouldn't I have 3 perks? 1 perk for 2 levels, right?
6 levels.
Go ahead and take whatever perk.
Well, let me.
I mean, we're trying to test this stuff. So take is there a perk that's related to turning undead?
I think it's under Mystic. It's doubles the number of undead you expect, but it's under Mystic.
Oh, I'm not a mystic at all. So. Oh.
The shared meditation.
Exercise.
All exercise is the shared one between Mystic and. So which skill is your Mystic at? Do you have an update perk from? Or, I'm sorry, what skill level is Exorcism at?
Oh, my total AR for exorcism was a 9. Yeah, my AR is a 9.
Okay, AR is 9, so
That's not high enough for.
high enough.
Anyways, okay, so. Well. Okay, so are you so where are we at? Are we continuing to cast? This is your 4. So do you cast your spell then, right, Ferdinand?
Yeah.
I would probably roll as many dice as you possibly could.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Okay. How many general dice do I get?
3.
3. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll use both of those and my faith action dice.
Okay.
Well, 2 of those because I moved. So.
We're on 4, so
Yeah.
not much time left anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So roll 3 dice then.
Yeah.
I think it's my first time over pumping this.
And you're
Nice. Okay.
who are you targeting?
Oh shoot. Let's see. Well, I was gonna target a skeleton, but they're all too far away. So. There's not a skeleton within 6 squares.
What spell are you casting? Walking Dead?
Oh, I'm casting Walking Dead.
Okay.
If I cast it on an existing undead, it becomes my buddy. If it has free will, it gets to make a will save to resist the effect.
There we are. So range 1 square per level. You're casting. What's your
My priest level 6.
6? So you can go out 6 squares.
Yeah.
It's got to be one of those guys.
It's got to be one of the two in the front. Yeah, I was expecting the skeletons to move faster than they did. Well, it's kind of a long shot, I guess, but we'll smack the
long shot because of Master's will. So this thing is contested by willpower or the Master's willpower?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. Alright. So, should I roll, or?
Go ahead and roll. You already rolled them, right?
Yeah, I already have them. I rolled pretty good. I got a 3, a 5, and a 19.
So that 3, what'd you make 5?
That'd be 6.
Okay, and who's your target?
The target's going to be the big guy in the ornate armor that isn't moving as fast.
Okay, so the one further back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's always funny when you use the stat screen to figure out where you're going. You are always drunk. You're always going the opposite way. He still seems to be very angry with you guys.
Damn. I figured as much. No.
There seems to be a strong power that is empowering that thing, basically.
Okay.
All right. And okay, so who else is on your floor, Adam? So casting and Astaire, your floor. Guardian. Okay. And there are 5. What is that? I really gotta face these other line rolls up. There's something. Move here. Okay.
Go.
Okay, so the guy at you is going to attack you. I'm just going to label him as the skeletal champion, and the one behind him is the skeletal warrior. So the champion warrior is the skeleton. Everybody knows what they're talking about here? So the champion's going to attack you as he steps in. And he makes it by 1. It's a, okay. How much did you make it by?
How
how much I make my dodge.
Oh, you made it. You
I
got
made
it.
my dodge by 7.
Right.
That's
Wow.
it. Actually, no, I'm only making by 50. I'm gonna die back.
Oh, you have the one where you can take the thump for. Nice. That's sweet. Okay. So it doesn't matter what their damage is. All right. That is their 5. Your 5.
Start readying again, I guess.
As you step forward, they both seem to be focused on you. As a stylish man yourself, you notice actually that the ornateness of the armor actually seems to match. Seem to sort of complement one another.
So,
Ferdinand, you're going.
I'm going to take a step 1 to the right, away from that thing.
Away from him?
Yeah.
Here?
Yes, and I'm going to use exorcism.
Okay.
alright, so your. Let me put that back. For exorcism, you're going to need to brandish your holy symbol, obviously.
Okay.
And you're going to roll a skill check.
Alright.
It's going to affect 1 level of undead per your level.
Okay.
I can tell you that the undead out there, the skeletons, are all level 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I missed.
The guys in close are probably in the level 3 range. A lich is level 5, a vampire is level 4.
Okay.
So they're probably in the level 3.
You
Three's kind of mummy specter.
probably assume that's a good. That would be a good assumption.
If you're trying to use exercise on them, it'd have a -2 to your roll. If you're trying to do it on the undead out there, it's a minus. It's a minus 0. You can
Okay. I got a 13. I missed either way.
You can affect 6 of the ones out there, or you can affect these 2, or you can affect 1 of these and 3 of those. So you have 6 levels.
Okay.
And they will turn and flee, or they will basically stay away from you for as long as you hold your holy symbol up, plus 6 phases afterwards. So it's based on your level.
Gotcha.
Range,
Cool.
are they allowed to
It's just within sight.
within sight?
Yeah.
Alright.
So you pretty much got to get that off.
Yeah.
So you're probably going to want to overload that. Are we on phase?
We're in 5. We're in 5.
Yeah.
We're just gonna get
I'm
there.
out of dice, so.
You notice that those skeletons ran out of action. They're definitely gonna get within range. Our next round. Barco, you're still casting?
Yes.
Yeah. And everybody else is gone. 5.
Yeah, he's doing his exercise.
Okay. He said he failed it.
Oh, you failed exorcism?
Yeah. All right. In a round. And in a round. There is no in a round.
Initiative.
3. He does 3.
8.
Awesome.
Your initiative. And crumbles before. All in.
I know.
One of the. Somebody went. I was at a party once. It was just a little bit together, really. A lot of drinking, and they were going all in with their beer cans. I'm not a big fan of beer. It comes in little cans. But the one guy was like, "Well, I'm going all in." He just pushes all the beer cans right into the lap of the person across the table, and he was like, "Well, I'm going all in." And he actually just flipped the table. It was all good fun. I didn't have to clean it up, son. All right, so you're 1. Astaire?
will step here.
Okay. And Parka?
But first I'm going to step and cast. So I'm going to step
Nice.
and cast.
Woohoo!
Cast. Web.
Web!
And next.
Water upstairs. Yep, don't. We don't have any soda pops.
Water out of faucet.
Yeah. Check water, pretty good. It's magical web.
Oh, yeah. Right in there goes a diameter of 8. So what would that be? Just like 3 or?
Yeah, you can choose it. Obviously, either this doesn't really matter. It's just maybe 2, 4, 6, 8. Just pick where the center of 2 are going to be. Just give me the number.
To make sure it hits, I guess I'll just put it there. Or
So you're picking 4, so 8, 9, 1, 4. Yeah. Got that diameter? Here, here, and then
Wait, you have a diameter of how much?
4 or 8.
8 diameter? You're going to want to probably position it so guys are... The bow people are the problem.
I didn't know how big it was going to get, so.
I mean,
You would know,
change it.
yeah.
You know how big it will
Yeah,
get.
you want to get those
Well,
bow
I mean, I
people
want
will
to
kill us.
maximize as many. So whatever.
Dry erase stuff.
I guess I can do it here.
What's the dry range, really?
Dry erase. It's just cheap stuff.
Yeah, you want to get rid of those bows because they're going to problem. So you guys are both captains.
Forward. And you want to do the bow guys?
Yeah.
You can get 2 of those bow guys. See, I don't know if you get all 3. Well, it's only 8 diameter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it doesn't even if they're all on a line, it won't get all 3. You could probably get
Probably get those 2.
A range of 16.
You should be able to get these, right? Everybody but him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Try to get that, yeah.
You would basically just have to move it over
Yeah, that's
2
the thing, yeah.
spaces.
Yeah.
Well, he's a
And it
little.
can move back. I mean, this is right
Oh,
here.
right, yeah. Okay.
You have the range for that?
Yeah. I have a range
You
of
move it
16.
back. 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I mean, right now, we're
right
here.
here.
We can go 1, 2, 3 over. Here it's 1, 2, 3 over. You should be able to get all of these.
that's. Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Some creepy webs, undead.
Yeah, they're
Okay. So those guys got webbed.
The spell.
Yeah, I kept it. So they get a balance contest at a minus to be able to use. They're still stuck in it. It's to be able to use a weapon they have in their hand right now to cut through it later.
So they can use.
They can't use their weapons unless they make it.
I think so.
Wow. Okay.
Or they can, if they make the balance contest, they can draw it from their shield.
Right. Okay.
To be able to use a weapon.
Well, these things are actually pretty clumsy looking. They're not. They're not like rickety robots or anything like that. I give them a balance of 3. So
They have to roll one.
basically, they don't have to roll 1.
And they're not going to be able to cut it unless they have to have a strength bonus modifier that hit 13 strength or above. Start cutting it, or they're just stuck anyway.
No ones.
Okay.
Those guys are all screwed. They're, how long does that last for?
Oh, I think it might make.
Well, a bunch of wet.
I think it might
It's just there.
Yeah, I think it's just there and it can go away. It's natural web once it's cast. So.
Okay. And then, so the only way to get out of that web is strength.
If they have a strength bonus, 13 strength or above, they can break through it at a maximum of whatever their strength bonus is. So if they have a strength bonus of 1, they can cut through 1
Where?
per level. If they have a strength bonus of 2 webs per phase.
Okay.
If they don't, they're
Or just
1d4 hours.
They're just stuck.
thank you for making me not have to deal with those skeletons anymore the rest of the match here.
The web is really it's the 4th tier fireball for
Right, yeah.
priests.
That's what it is. Basically nullify those. They,
Gotta get it off.
Yeah, I know.
right, yeah.
What level was that at?
Yeah, 8.
Alright.
Okay, I rolled really good for my level.
Ferdinand, first.
All right, we're gonna try this exorcism thing again. I'm gonna use 2 dice,
Okay.
and I'm going to target the two big guys that are not in web and therefore a threat to us.
Okay.
Okay. So
And
those will
here we
give
go. Woo! All right, we got 2 good rolls. I got a 3 and a 5.
Okay. 3 and a 5.
You made
Yeah,
You made it by 6, I think? You said
I
you
made it
rolled-
by 6.
Yeah. So you let me pull up the skill again.
Yay! Oh, I hope I did something useful.
So here I'm going to screen share that also.
So you are affecting 6 levels of undead.
Okay.
They will break attacks and either flee or cower. The repelling effect lasts as long as the character takes no other action and continues to brandish his holy symbol, reciting religious statements of his priest. After brandishing, Walking Dead will continue to flee or cower for 1 phase per success rate of his exorcism.
So you only had a minus
Wait,
2.
how much did you make it by?
6.
6? Okay, so they will continue to flee or cower for 6 phases after you stop.
So wait a second. Do they have to make a will against
No.
this? This is the ultimate F you undead, get the hell out of here.
Right. This is, right. But since he has to continuously brandish his holy symbol,
He's-
any other undead in the area, it's basically him gone for
Right, yeah.
equals.
So these 2 are currently being exorcised, right?
Right.
Right.
They're being turned.
Yeah.
I turn you in the name of Dio.
Theo?
Sure, I don't know. I don't know your gods yet. I know you got like a list of them now, though.
Well, we just have, we don't say what they're called. We just say he wants to.
Here's,
religious
yeah,
types,
here's-
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. I haven't yet, but
If you
healing
see
some
what you
like.
like, I'm more than happy to work something out with you. By the way, we can work something out together.
Okay.
So here,
Anyways.
attacking the repelled undead automatically breaks the effect if the undead that were attacked are free. So if you're attacked, you're free to act normally. So if we attack them, they can act normally.
Okay. So we just should like chase them off.
We should kill all the others first, I think,
Okay.
and then take them on one by one.
Sounds like a plan. I'm cool with this.
All right.
Okay, so they're now turned. They're gonna flee. They're basically gonna run away from him.
Right.
Basically. Okay, and
Get the hell off my lawn, undead.
Get the hell off.
now the other ones, they happen to move in. Since he's affecting those two, right?
Yeah.
The other ones move in.
There's nothing.
They're not affected by this.
Totally not affected by it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he's still those two.
Cool me off.
Pick which ones he cares about. He's a targeted thing. It eliminates the priest from doing other things, but it allows him to kind of come out.
I have a feeling I'm not going to be needed for other things when he can use it back.
Is anybody else going on your one?
I can't see.
Okay.
Screen capture still on.
Right now.
There we go. Hey, you guys.
Cool.
I like how it switches to my little devil there. Real quick. All right. So Ferdinand, you have just successfully turned those two. It's not their turn yet, so they can't turn.
Okay. All right.
And then Fargo, you casted web on your one. And Esther, are you still guarding? Or what do you?
Is this guy coming in still over here?
He looks like he is.
All right. I will step this way, I guess. Wait for him to come in.
Okay. And on their one.
In other games like Dungeons and Dragons, the undead can't save against turning, right?
Trying to think now. I don't know that they do.
Yeah.
It's probably just a certain difficulty.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
And that's the
Shit,
same.
it's gonna bother me now. I used to know that.
And then
Let me look it up.
okay.
I kind of feel like the difficulty, we may bump it up a little bit to level 5. A little bit harder. Yeah.
The two. So I think it's for this sort of level of undead of -5 is probably go -1, -2, -5.
Right. Well, no, it should start at 0 then.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Is our 2?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Step. Roll to attack. I feel like I'm not being very good at this.
Or you're just acting.
Yeah, you're like,
But it is.
Okay. Pop-po! You should have memorized the Daffy Duck
Yeah.
thing. So you could have did that the whole time? The whole, yeah. You don't know
Alright, fine.
Okay. Anybody else? Ferdinand, your two?
Alright. Yeah, I'm still gonna... I'm going to take like a single step toward them and continue brandishing my holy wrath.
Like this?
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay.
Even so, he would have still made it, even if it wasn't a -5.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because
He made it by 6.
yeah, he made it by 6.
So I roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
I'll start casting. One.
All right. Anybody else on your 2? Their 2?
I can only ever do a trump when I succeed, right? I can't force myself to do a trump to make myself fail.
What's that?
I can't take a
You
trump
can
penalty.
take a trump penalty to fail, yes.
Alright, awesome.
But the trump will not affect, because all the trumps say, if the roll is successful after you apply the penalty, the trump doesn't work.
No, that's what I want. Either, like, I want the spell to... Either I want to be able to trump and keep the spell, or fail and keep the spell.
I see.
I want the trump to make me fail.
Well, this might make you fail because arrow's coming at you.
Oh no. Probably will.
I am rolling randomly for the arrows. I missed the spike.
Alright, so that guy attacked me.
He already.
Already felt.
These are low-level grunts, basically. The skeletons, they have essentially 12 hit points. They're not very. They're for lower level stuff.
Okay. Those 2?
Yep, that's their 2, your 3.
More stuff this way. Alright, anybody else on R3?
Marco?
Yep.
And Ferdinand, you still brandishing?
Yeah. Move, and I'll take another step forward.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, get that holy symbol out there. Alright. That was everybody in your 3, their 3. Gotta have a lot of those.
Right, right.
Run away! Run away! That guy is scary!
I didn't realize what I was getting into.
I give up! I give up!
Wow, they're moving really fast.
Helen, can you like direct them to take off their magical armor before they leave the crown too, maybe?
You.
Drop the crown.
The surfer bowman. Where was it? Here. Whoa! It's your people rules! Look at this guy, man. Whoa!
Are those metal or plastic?
These are the plastic ones. This is the Reaper Bones.
See, there's a thing with if it were metal, you'd be able to bend that back.
Oh, you can bend those back actually. What you have to do is you boil them in water, or use like a heat gun, and then use an ice bath, and you sort of freeze it back into its actual state. So you can bend them back. You can actually bend them back while they're painted. Oil is painted. I'll keep painting them, which is pretty creative. I just haven't based them all. So like this guy is the only one I based. This is the one that is in the video. But these actually stick pretty nice because that metal washer has a lot of weight, you know. But for monsters, like the bones material is such, like the bones miniatures are so cheap. Like, you know, three skeletons cost me $5, whereas it cost me, you know, $8 or $9. You know.
Okay, so R3. Anybody else on R3? Joe, were you doing anything on 3? You're just forward.
Like those the skeletal warrior and the what's called the ghost king over there. That was like two something and three something, so it's super cheap.
Right.
And they don't look,
Right.
or plastic ones are painted. It doesn't matter what they look like. Okay, so those drainaging on the third. You're on 4 right now, right?
We're on 3. What are they doing on 3?
There are 3. They're
They didn't do anything? Okay.
nothing to step forward.
All right.
4.
4.
Ferdinand, go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to, let's see, they're both moving kind of quick away from me. Alright, I'm going to do a move and move 3 spaces forward toward the undead that are running from me.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, and you move. You're like dancing around him.
Move over again.
Perko,
Because I hit on 2, right?
I took a step.
are you gonna blast these guys?
I'm fine. Not crazy. Yeah, I'm still casting. I took a step.
No.
Yeah. They're 4.
Yep, therefore. 1 or 2. And therefore, you're 5.
Good. Go again. 17.
You want to use some of my dice now?
That's alright.
Or maybe one of these? Alright, Farco.
I'm gonna do something. Ferdinand.
What's up, my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm just going to take a step forward toward the undead guys.
Okay. Alright, and Farco? The Jeopardy music's off, man.
Gonna.
Do you declare the spell when you roll, or when you first reserve the die?
You should declare when you're
Reserve the
you
die.
have it in your mind.
There should be a perk where it allows you to like.
Unfortunately, it doesn't really work. You can't do that because you'd have somebody's guard a spell that required only say a verbal or somatic component, and then switch it to the end just for the one. You see what I'm saying? Just for one phase of the different components. We actually talked about them working like that.
Maybe don't do it for a perk for like one for verbal. You probably It seems like one of those things.
Yeah, I don't know that it'll be all that useful, and it also kind of detracts from what magic is.
I guess I'm gonna cast, but that isn't gonna work.
That's right.
I'm gonna do Wind Blast just on him.
Yeah.
With it, like that. Is a rock gonna fuck it up?
No, that's a small rock.
That's all I was worried about.
That rock is probably about, say, 2.5, 3 feet high. Oh, you are a gnome, but it'll go around that. It'll roll right over it.
Yeah.
If it's a large rock or something like that, I don't know. I don't know why my search function on this thing is like not working properly for whatever reason. Right now, it just takes forever to find it. I don't know why.
I guess this guy gives a strength contest and a -7.
Strength.
Well, hold on. He doesn't get a strength contest
Does he weigh less than 50 pounds per level? What's the level?
What level spell?
9.
So
Yeah.
does he weigh less than 450 pounds? If the answer to that question is yes, he's just in flight backwards.
Yeah. The force actually. Oh my god. 2 squares per level. So how far out does it go?
It's
9, 18 out. So we're just gonna go diagonal like this. So 3, 6.
Jesus.
And then we're gonna say. I'm gonna say it's yes, getting damage.
How far did he go?
Uh,
How far?
he went you'd say 10, 12 times 3, 36 feet.
So how many squares?
Squares 12.
12 squares. So he takes 64.
64. Am I wrong?
Roll.
Go ahead. You roll. Sure,
4, 5, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13.
It just, as that wind blast hits him, it actually just scatters into bones. By then, he's just totally obliterated. Bones scatter all over the place. Awesome. That was totally sweet. Now, if only you would attack this guy.
I know, right?
That was Wind Blast. Nice spell. That's the wind's fireball, essentially, right?
That is the fourth tier for air. Yeah.
Yep.
So fourth tier, every path has essentially its quintessential spell. And this for air, it's wind blast. For fire, fireball, lightning, lightning bolt.
So that, sort of put this out there, so that skeleton was right around here, and this, yeah, it was in this area, and it blasted them all the way back here. It was a long way. Plant, just totally junk. Alright. Alright, Esther, Reagan. What, is it your,
You know what? Maybe it actually could have gotten. I have to remember. Maybe the strength contest does apply if you're below, or you don't have to roll anything at all if you're above. Technically, you could have done it.
whatever. I didn't,
I was thinking about it wrong.
that was what, we're on what, 4?
So nobody quote me on that last one.
Have you done anything on 4, Ron?
You know, I think we were on 5.
Are we on 5?
We were on 5, and I
I'm
failed.
sorry. You're good. That was 5. These guys are still running off on their 5.
At some point, you're going to need to let them. You might want to drop that. Something you can prep for them to come back. If we can all get prepped and wait for them to come back, my thought is to do that. Like maybe get up behind those rocks up ahead. So there's these big rocks right here.
Okay.
Maybe we get up behind there. You stop doing it, and then we wait for them to come back, and then we can get their stuff. Once we eventually kill this one, once I finally kill this one last skeleton here.
Yeah, I can do that.
So why don't you guys get moving towards the rocks? And you just keep holding your thing up for a while.
Gotcha. Just let me know when you want it down.
Keep brandishing your thing for a while.
Brandish your holy symbol, yeah.
Brandish my holy symbol all over the place.
Okay, cool. So they're 5?
Proper Scottish fashion.
Is he going to be...
His 5, he's swinging. And he makes it by 7.
Oh, it's the end of the round. What am I thinking? Yeah, I make it. All of them.
All of them.
All of them. Made it.
All 3 dice?
Yeah. Yeah, and I get to move.
So, one thing, I brought up I've been using my photo bucket again recently.
Oh, actually, here, I'm going to move this way. I'm going to start working my way over there, too.
Okay.
There's all kinds of weird pictures from like 2006 in there.
Right, yeah, tons of old stuff. But one of the things that I found that I would like to share with everybody, because it's kind of interesting, is, I don't know, you probably remember these, Ron. So one day I got bored and worked out the percentages if you overload your dice. So by how much better off. So what's your percentage? What's your percentage of rolling a 1? Well, it's 5%, 10%, all the way up, right? And so actually there's a lot of fall off there. So that actually shows you like the probabilities of rolling those particular dice. Anyways, yeah. You remember that?
Yeah. Post that on the blog at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I should probably check the math also, because who knows?
Okay. So,
All right, so that was 5. Yeah, so let's do initiative. We haven't done that recently. 6. Womp womp.
okay. We failed. So, Joe, you get to roll initiative next time.
Okay.
So he's turning his faces on your one. All of those skeletons over there are just like,
What are we all around? What's going on?
it's a very muffled flattery sound, bones clinking together and knitting.
How many hours are they going to be in there?
Approximately 4 more.
4. In fact, 4 hours more.
Like scenes of the future. Yeah. Amazing how that works.
It's extra sticky this time.
Yeah, it is. Sticky icky. Oh, right. What's that, gang sign?
It's a Spider-Man thing.
Oh, I didn't see that. All right, wait. Spider-Man where it shoots it out of the wrist, or Spider-Man where it shoots it out of the web? We're gonna have to have.
Oh, yeah, the weird thing.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, that's lame. I don't know.
I don't even know. I don't know
All right.
anything about them.
Is that their one? Anything else on their one?
Yeah. They call it.
Yeah. Our one.
There's only one skeleton that you haven't destroyed.
Right. Yeah, I'm working.
Your one.
Yeah, okay.
Your one.
Heading over. Okay. Head towards
I'm
the
moving-
there.
I'm moving closer to those rocks.
Like,
How much?
these?
You got all your.
3 pieces.
Oh, I didn't know the seal. Okay, I'll go there. Out of essence to do anything worthwhile.
So you're moving over. How far are you moving all the way out?
I moved 3 spaces. So 1 move.
Okay.
And then you've moved 1. Ron, you're just sort of working on that guy.
Right.
Still. All right. There too. Let's speed things along here. He's still engaged with you. Your.
And there's no essence.
Let's see here. There too. Your two. So moving up closer, Ferdinand.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna take a step closer.
Just 1 step.
Yeah, that's not me.
Okay.
There we go. Should I continue brandishing my holy symbol, guys, or?
Yeah, hold off. Maybe I'll have
Okay.
to roll here at some point that'll be successful.
These things you guys can't see these two anymore. Actually.
Alright, that's fine. Let them keep going for now.
Cool.
I guess if you stop, they have 6 phases before they can turn around and come back, so you could probably stop now. 20
Yeah,
is up now, but then it's 12 phases up
yeah, I can stop now if you guys would like.
to the edge of the map. So, and then
Yeah,
you
that
can
good.
start prepping, decide on what you want to do.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop the holy symbol now. Make them wait 6 turns before they run back. Keep in mind, that's 6 turns they're running. That means it's actually like 12 turns before they come back to us. So they're going to be running 6 more.
It'll be 12 turns before they get to 12 phases before they get to the edge of the map. Back. So,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
So we got plenty of time.
All right. So there too. That guy's too.
They're gone. That guy. He's not doing anything.
All right.
He's readying his weapon still.
All right. My two.
Your two.
I'm good for now.
Already moved. Ferdinand moved. No, this is your 3. Oh yeah, they're 3. They won. So they're 3. Your 2s. You guys already moved. They're 3. Attack. Take back in 5. 4. Attack at you. That's by 2. You're gonna destroy him now. Maybe. All right. You're 3.
All right, I make it. Make it by. I make it by 4.
By 4. He's gonna try to block it. Why not? Does not manage.
Alright, I'll do 11 points of damage.
Wow.
So I rolled max. I rolled 9.
You just blast into this, like, you use a piercing weapon?
Yeah.
You stick it right through its skull. It, like, sticks her for a second. Now there's a skeleton with a hole in its skull attacking you. So.
Okay, alright.
Alright.
3. Alright, good.
3, 4, there 4, your 4.
Alright.
Are you still moving forward, Ferdinand?
I think I'm in a pretty safe spot. Oh, no, yeah, now I am. You're right. I thought there was, okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, I didn't realize I wasn't as close to the rock as I thought.
Yeah.
Just weird camera angle.
Perspective, friend. I guess it would be a weird camera angle.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you out here, man.
Yeah, it's all good. No, you did right.
Alright. So that was, so 4, 5, right? 5. 4, 5. 4. I don't know why I can't keep it straight right now. 4. Anybody else in your 4? They're 5. You're 5. Alright. Anybody else in your 5? Alright. Initiative.
Joe, initiative. You have 20.
Oh, yeah.
9.
Lower than a 9.
11.
A lemon.
Ah,
Alright.
11.
Art roll.
Oh. Alright, so there 1.
I think you can attack that, right?
Your 1.
I can attack now. Oh, jeez. I make it by 12.
You'll try to block with all but one of his remaining dice. You basically have to roll 1. He doesn't.
Alright, I actually get to. It's kind of worthless, but I can actually dance this way for 3.
Ooh. after you destroy him.
After I attack, yeah. That's part of it. I do 6 points of damage.
Wow. Blast is gone. So what's that?
Cut and run.
Cut and run.
Yeah.
That's neat.
So you get to trump by 5. In my case, I'd have to trump by 2
Yeah.
because I have Death Strike. I trump by 2 in my case. I can then follow it up with a free step or a free skilled movement.
Oh, and
So-
so you're a dancer.
Yeah, dance or flank or
Right.
jump or
Whatever.
tumble. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever movement.
Any skilled movement. You can't use an unskilled movement, but it's a free. It comes as a free action.
Right. So you can do purple.
So you can't.
You make like a crazy clown that just.
Yes. But you can't overload the roll. You can't overload the roll because it's a free action. So it's not. You can't do it as a free. It's kind of a fun little.
Yeah, that is fun. That was really neat.
So the idea is that if we have more things going on, is I would dodge and move with the dodge,
Right.
and then also move with each attack
Right. And just be bouncing around all over.
Right. as free actions. You know?
Wow, that's a really neat idea. I do kind of want to make a clown now.
I don't want to make a clown.
I do. I mean, it
It's
sounds like fun, where you just bounce around to all the different little hit there, little hit there. You know,
Yeah.
all bleed. Everybody
Right.
bleeds.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Just make it round.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a lot of work because it's a pile of different perks that go together to
Yeah.
make it work. But I think it's a fun build.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
so
really neat.
you
Okay,
get
so
up
behind the rocks then, Marco.
Well, I mean,
beside Ferdinand.
yeah.
I think we have everything dead around us, so we're out
Uh-huh.
of combat, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are all huddling up on the rocks?
Yeah, I'll go up around
You
beside the
basically
rock.
have.
I'll go up beside the rock then. There. Yeah, up. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So you guys. So basically, we're going to use. Ferdinand, you see what we're doing? We're just kind of using those 2 rocks as a guard between the 2 of you guys. And I'm beside it.
So you guys know I literally can't do anything cool anymore. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. I have out of essence points.
Can you use? But you can use your spells and just use them off the scrolls.
No. I don't think I can
Turns
do
out,
that.
no.
Yeah.
This Parko won't be around in the future. He can use spells.
See what I'm up against.
It took me a while to get like,
This level weasel.
it took me this long to get a cool roll. I really don't
I
want to.
basically had to give it.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't even earn it on myself out of like 40
So did you?
roll.
So the scrolls that you failed at, they're gone also, right? Because you didn't get to use.
No, he has one that he spends essence to keep
Oh,
over,
right, yeah.
and he has one that he spends essence. So essentially,
He's
you're
a fireball.
you've turned yourself. He's turned himself into a regular caster,
Right.
basically. And that was the fix for what was broken last time.
He's a poser.
Just to add this. All right, I think we're boring. We're boring
Joe?
Joe with all our jibber jabber over here.
Jibber jabber. He's part of the fun. He's being all emo over there. Look at him. Are you awake, Joe?
No.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
All out of note.
I told you we were boring him with our jibber jabber.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's been a long day. I don't know what I can do. I'll pull out my dagger with my other hand that's not holding a holy symbol.
Are you going to stab one of your friends?
No,
You just
no,
start-
I just want to be prepared for when these undead things come back.
These
All right. Is there any spells that we want to cast ahead of time before they arrive?
In this time, when you guys huddle up against the rock, you actually hear roll out of one of the thunders a voice, This says leave this place.
Ooh, that means there's probably something good here, guys.
Yeah.
All the
That means
magic.
there's a lot of treasure.
Whenever I hear creepy voices telling me to leave, that only makes me want to like hang out more. It's not a flaw; it's a feature.
I mean, where?
Do we see those guys coming back yet? Okay, so can we kill the other undead first?
You don't see. You guys actually wait here for a little while. They're not.
Sorry, that coming back. All right, let's leave the place, but let's take the city. We're gonna go explore, look at all the houses. We're leaving. We're just gonna. We're on our way out. We're leaving.
Yeah.
You see any money or treasure or anything?
For a reception check, so you guys are actually moving around.
Alright.
Yeah. Boom! Like you. I made it like 10. What I find?
I missed it by one.
You don't find anything.
You'll find it.
You guys are sort of searching these areas now.
We're leaving. We're almost done. Almost done. We're gonna leave. We're leaving.
Still leaving.
Still leaving.
Don't mind us.
No.
Oh, sorry. I was looking for a bathroom.
And then you hear the reply, leave!
Okay.
Oh, when you say it like that.
You say it like that.
And this non-corporeal spirit
Oh, no, non-corporeal.
floating
Woo!
above this house here.
Alright.
And
Walking
what's
Dead.
Again.
We're looking just.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast a spell next.
I'm not
Alright, I make
surprised.
it.
Nobody surprised?
Oh, I gotta roll. Sorry. I was looking at a cool spell. I'm surprised.
Wah, wah.
Not gonna describe it.
Oh, the
I
torch.
got a 20.
Okay.
I was like, I'm wandering through this ruined town full of undead, but I was not expecting a ghost.
This is a really.
Especially after it shouted leave, I mean, shit. I thought it was a goblin or something.
We're leaving. Hold on. Can you move over a little bit? We're just looking over that area right there. You're like right on top of the part we were kind of trying to lead through. Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
This thing is actually coming. So, initiative?
Okay.
Oh, when?
13?
No, you're doing that again.
It's actually floating 10 feet up right now.
Cast for a flying.
And it's casting.
Okay.
You with sides up to 5 squares per level. You with sides up to 30 squares.
It's like, it seems to be Alright. His arms are raised up in the air.
I'm going to go right up underneath it.
Right underneath it?
Well, I'm going to go right up, well, square away from it.
How big is it anyway?
It's just a man-sized spirit, actually.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Like right.
Essentially there it is. There, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so it's R1.
Yep.
You guys think you can hold it off for a bit?
While I take a
I don't
nap.
know how fast this spell's going to be, but
Like, really, really little bit.
Caster's front squares. Per 1 square for 2 levels. Oh, I gotta be right up on it.
He's just basically 3 squares up.
Oh, he's in the air.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's a very good one.
I don't think it's on the...
Oh, yeah, maybe it's
Right.
I'm not doing great.
You should do it right now while I cast.
Okay,
I don't even know that I'm thinking these thoughts. Not your thoughts.
He's got his granny.
oh, how's most of me?
Is that me or you?
That's me.
That's okay. You guys are all going to die here shortly. And you'll get to go to bed.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, I'm not going to die today.
Okay. So, anybody else on your...
Yeah, that was their one,
Yeah,
your one,
R1.
or you guys?
Yeah, let's say R1, I think we're full, right? You guys do anything on 1?
No? Okay. There, 2.
There.
Hits. 2.
None of that. Plural.
My dice rolling dice. There, in your head, you hear a suggestion.
Go.
Kill your friends.
How much do I need?
7. You have to make a will check by 2 because it's telling you.
You better pass this.
So you
I don't
basically
wanna-
do the suggestion. You have to make a will check if they're telling you to cause harm to people that you wouldn't cause harm to. You have a bonus of 5. So he made it by 7. So you got to
But
make.
he casts that in two phases.
He casts it in 2 phases. Yeah, I know it takes more than normally.
Oh, I feel it.
Really?
Yep.
Yay!
Told you to brain freeze last phase.
I can't reach him. Maybe that's why. Only level 4 spell. 4 squares away.
Woohoo! All right. Your 2.
Alright, I got this.
You got this.
I got this.
Dispel influence.
I'm gonna move 3 spaces closer to him.
Moving 3 spaces closer.
Yes.
Closer.
And can I begin casting after I move? With another dice, obviously.
Kill them. You're mine.
This bastard's done for.
Oh, this is just a suggestion.
One phase plus 1 phase for 5 levels.
It's
In
actually
a high stress situation, including combat duration, 1 phase plus 1 phase.
1 phase with 1 phase. You're going to be killing them with 1 save. Or attempting to. Or whatever. I can do it.
I can do it.
Alright. And, okay, so that was there 2, your 2, there 3. Everybody else in your 2 done? You moved in. What are you doing?
Take a step.
Okay, good step. You're,
I can't, I'm not acting.
right, yeah, so they're our 3.
I will turn to Strike Ferdinand.
The brother takes out the PC.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can start making my rolls now. I made it! Yay! I made it by 10.
So out of the blue,
Ferdinand.
Esther turns around and strikes at you.
Oh, shit. Alright. Am I going to be able to, dodge him? Maybe? Probably not.
I made it by 10, so it's up to you.
No, I'm not going to be able to dodge him. Do your worst.
Right.
7.
7 damage?
Yes, sir.
Ow! You asshole! That hurt! Out of 22.
And then I dance to here behind you. Nice. Totally ship him. Get his pancreas for me. All right. That was our 3. Oh, he's casting again, by the way. Your 3.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Spell influence?
Yeah,
anybody?
the spell influence will be useful.
I don't know that I have that spell.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, what's the spell? Hold on.
Yeah, so you can unweave spell.
I might have a spell somewhere.
I can dry the blood.
I'm casting a spell. We'll just leave it at that. There's a link that connects the spiritual. Control lifeless to the ground. Okay, that's not what I thought it was.
Actually, on 3.
Yeah.
I guess I'll move
This is their 3 now.
upstairs.
This is your, yeah. By there, I mean, your.
Okay.
My spell's a tier 5, so it's gonna be a while.
I'm really surprised that worked with just a -2. Got lucky. Make things a little more interesting.
Now I fail.
Fail?
Failed.
Okay. And on their 4, or our 4, Ron, you like nap out
Okay. Oops!
on their not. Now you don't get to move on
Oh, okay.
because you're snapped out of it,
Right, yeah, okay.
right?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry about that.
But
If I heal you again.
this apparition points its finger at you, Ferdinand.
Okay.
I'm sorry, no, at you, Fargo.
Okay. Fine.
Use your spells against your friend.
And he screams at you, causing intense fear. Make a willpower -7. See? I forgot about the.
No matter what it is, if it's minus anything, I fail it. So.
Okay. Awesome. So you fail. You are under the effects of fear. You need to get the hell out of here.
I'll actually roll. There's a thing. It's a D6.
Is there?
Roll D6.
Oh, right, yeah.
Fun things can happen.
It's the fear spell.
Yeah.
So whatever the.
Oh, it's like it affects systems.
Okay.
Causes fright, I believe, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain. So it's telepathy.
Fear. So roll a D6.
Let me shit myself. 5.
A 5.
Please let me shit myself.
Roll a D3 for fun.
I don't know one. Here's a D4.
No,
I don't own.
You do not shit yourself. You pee yourself.
Okay.
No, at least you're staying warm.
Yeah.
At least you're staying warm.
Yeah, consumed by fright. Okay, so you're pissing yourself currently.
Right. For how long?
Okay.
Is that all I can
One
do?
phase per level. You're going to be pissing yourself for approximately 5 phases.
Oh, okay.
That's all I can
Gross.
do. I really.
Ah, that feels good. I've had to go for a long time, but didn't feel like undoing my armor.
So he basically he can't do any other action but piss himself.
Right, he's sitting there and fright pissing himself.
Right. But it's actually everything's wet around you because it's raining.
Right. Nobody does. Right. Exactly. All right. Is it R4 yet?
It's yeah. Oh, you're back.
Wait. I don't seem to want to take
All right.
the other individual gears. They all seem to want to take
That's a magical weapon, is that right, Carolyn?
But,
It's a magical weapon, yeah.
Yep. I'll do.
You'll be able to hit it.
If I can.
That's good. Okay. So anybody else in your Ferdinand, what are you doing for? It seems like
Casting.
okay, you're casting. It seems like Esther has regained its senses and is moving back to attack.
I just didn't know you were behind me. I thought it might have been another one. When you came up behind me like that, you gotta let me know.
I'll hit you and then do a cartwheel behind you. I actually didn't turn on the screen share.
Okay, what's next?
That was your 4, their 5.
I don't like this there thing. What is this there thing?
I don't know. It's just it's one of those things, you know. Oh, there. You mean as in plural?
Yeah.
Well, it's the proverbial there. That's even the right word to use.
All right.
So the apparition spy. He's like basically standing before you, laughing evil.
So he's not cast.
Currently not cast.
Not cast.
Just laughing.
He actually moves. Moves back in the air 3. Oh shit!
You gotta get him closer.
All right. 5. Is that his 5? Is that
Yeah.
he's done with his 5?
All right, he moved out of my range.
Is it R5?
Yeah.
I move forward 3. Move forward 3.
Okay. So he's 3 spaces up.
Yeah.
Parker, what are you doing on your 5?
Testing myself.
Oh, that's right.
To see myself.
And Ferdinand,
All right. What were you gonna say? Go ahead.
I said, do you want to join him?
Will I be able to move and still work on casting my spell?
Say again, Ferd.
Will I be able to move and still continue working on casting my spell?
Not unless you have a perk that lets you do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is that perk placed where?
Am I able to step and continue casting my spell? He kind of moved out of my range.
Oh, okay. So I guess it is.
A little bit.
Yeah. So you're not going to be able, unless you move back before you're done casting.
Fail.
It just fails. You can let it fizzle right now, or you can let it fizzle when you're done.
I can't let it fizzle. All right. You know what? I got a second spell in mind.
Yeah, it's on the range, man.
Yeah. What
What's
spell?
up?
What spell were you?
I was going to cast Banish Spirit.
That would have been handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is Banish Spirit has a range of 3 squares.
Wow.
Just straight up 3 squares, or is it?
It's 1 square per 2 levels, which
Whoa.
is or 1 creature or object. Oh yeah, it says 0 or touch.
What's that?
It says range 0 or touch, coverage 1 square per 2 levels. So,
Are you sure that? Yeah, look that up.
yeah, that's what I have now.
It's here.
It says, brandishing is focused, the caster can force all non-corporeal undead from his front squares out to 1 square per 2 levels.
Oh, it affects all of them out to that amount. Front square
Okay.
level, so it's a cone out from you. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I was going to cast it straight up.
Yeah, that'll get fixed at some point. That's too short range.
Yeah. So, until then, am I screwed?
Yeah, the range is too short.
Okay. Am I going to be able to cast it on this thing, or am I going to have to switch out? 'Cause I got another spell that I can use. It's not quite as good, but can still work.
You have to restart casting.
Yeah, you have to restart casting if you want to cast another spell.
Okay. Start casting. Alright, yeah, yeah, I guess I'll restart casting then.
Okay.
Turn 5.
Yeah.
You take a
Yep.
move before you do that if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can move before you did that if you wanted.
I don't know if this will matter for that. Yeah, go ahead and move me 3 spaces closer to it.
3 spaces closer. You guys are standing in ash right now.
Smells like ash.
And it actually is warming your kidneys.
Someone smells like ash. Alright,
Everybody looks at Fargo.
Oh.
alright, Marco, why don't you roll initiative for us?
Yeah. 8.
Well,
Boy, we are just sucking on the initiative.
right. In my defense, I'm the only one that got it.
He drops down
And then does a boogaloo. You can have a dance off?
and attacks you.
Nope.
Nope. He just doesn't.
So 28.
Oh god. He will pump this also. And he rolls a 1. He makes his attack by 14. Are you going to take it?
No, I'm going to try to dodge, but he makes it by 14 with the trump penalty?
Oh, with the trump penalty, he makes it by 9.
Thank you. I like it. Like I need more addition here.
Right, yeah.
He makes it by 9. All right. So I got to roll a 9 or below.
Oh.
Give me the
Nope, I feel it.
Okay. So he drains D3 willpower. You lose 3 will. Turn. Just so you know how I sort of wrote this up, is the drain, rather than draining life or experience points, we don't have experience points.
They don't drain.
Right, so we don't.
They don't drain levels. No.
Right, so it doesn't even work out. So how I wrote this up is everything's sort of like their will against yours. Like that's what they're really attacking, and so they drain your will. That's their life essentially. What they work in, and then you can actually regain your will with a contest after 8 hours of rest.
Well, there's a whole chapter already in the book about attributes.
Is there? Okay, I'll have to look at that. All right, I'll have to look at that. So,
But that's undead drain attributes. You're correct.
what's that? Wow. Okay.
Undead, yeah, that's the basis. You pick the attributes that they drain, and they drain it.
These
They have
guys-
different effects based on
Okay, I'll have to look at that. I didn't know that there's stuff in the book for it. Actually,
It's like the very last page of the combat.
okay, I'll check that out. But he lost, currently lose 3 global. Okay. Okay.
Anything else on one?
That's it.
All right, R1 guys. Oh, swing and hit. Make it by 1.
I don't think you actually have a reaction. Wait, that's another 1.
Okay.
Dodges. Did you have like a walk step or something?
No.
Oh, you did right. You did. Okay, Farco.
Still our action.
And I'm messing myself.
And I like to hear that. And Ferdinand.
Casting.
Okay. And that's your 1. There are 2. Okay, step back. All right. Your 2. Anybody else want to? Ferdinand?
Casting.
Fargo? All right. There's 3. He's going to attack you again. Let's get another 1. That's fun. Makes it 3. Nice. He's going to trumpet also. So that's makes it by 7.
By 7. So try to dodge. I make it.
Okay, by how much?
5 above what I need.
Well, he's going to faint.
Okay.
Your attack.
You have to do it by 5.
By 5. He's a 13. Makes it by 10 on that, so he goes ahead and hits.
Yep.
You can still move your dodge, right?
Yeah. No, it's canceled.
It's canceled. So he sort of moves ahead of you as you dodge. He's going to go straight more will. 2 more points of will. Okay. That was its 3, your 3. Oh, and also, I didn't deal any damage to you last time. So he was supposed to do damage last time, but I only damage this time. So 7 damage. Very cold. Yes.
Wait, hold on. Are you doing damage for the last time as well, or did you just do it?
No, just this time. I forgot.
So I
to
would
do
make
damage
different
last time.
decisions if I had 7 damage points.
That's why I totally forgot to damage last time. I'm so excited. I got to take away your will. All right. Yeah, your 3. Fargo. Okay. Ferdinand.
Casting.
Okay. Okay. And
Coming out next turn.
okay, so that was your 3. It hits 4.
What did I hit on? I hit on 1.
You hit on 1.
Alright.
It's 3. Or I'm sorry, it's 4. It's going to.
30.
It's going to move 6 squares. Twice straight up. Actually, it's going to move 5 squares up. So he's up 5 squares. And he laughs at you guys. And he goes,
But
oh,
We gotta wait for him to get this guy.
And you now you're full. That's all I got.
I know. So dramatic, but
Okay, and Ferdinand?
All right, I'm gonna cast Spirit Ward.
There you go.
Yeah, it's gonna give me 30 squares of the target cannot be yeah, when the target is an area 30 squares, any spirits are pushed outside of to the nearest side. The spell does not affect spirits that are linked to, trapped inside, or possessing a creature or an object. I'm going to make it a 3x3x3 square with me centered on the bottom center. So
Wow.
there's no contest on that.
Nice. Really, there's no contest.
Yep. So then I.
Awesome out. Okay. All right. I would make this roll.
yeah, I know. You roll every dice.
Every dice is probably what I would choose. Every dice that you can use, I would use.
Alright, I moved once, so that gives me 1, 2, 3 dice.
Oh, do you remember that you? I don't know if you talked to them. You don't get minuses on your rolls anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Based
Okay.
on,
Yeah. There's no tier penalties anymore on spellcasting.
My prayer is a 9. I got me a 7, so got it.
You made it.
Yeah,
Yep.
So what's the effect? It's like a burst of
How
light.
big is it?
It's going to be a 3x3x3 square, centered with me in the middle and the bottom.
Okay.
You hear it as it gets blasted away. It blasts away.
Well, no, it's just 3. It's only 3 squares across.
I thought
Yeah,
it
it's like the immediate area around me. I get 30 squares.
was 30 squares.
Yeah, I get 30 squares, but I'm making a cube.
Hold on.
I don't want it coming above me either.
I'm not confused with what you're saying.
Oh,
The range is 30, and then like the coverage is like, what's the coverage?
the coverage is 30 squares, and a cube of 30 squares. So I was gonna do a 3x3x3.
Oh, squares are only 3 feet, not 10. That's
We'll see here. So let me go in and.
It is a
10 by 10 by 10 square.
cube with sides of 5 squares per level.
Yeah. Which
Okay,
means
so
I
it's
get
a
30.
30-foot cube centered on you.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 10 by 10 by 10.
Oh, nice. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so it's 10 squares, 10 square to the side.
Okay, I thought that just meant I got like 30 squares and I got to.
What tier is that? Like 4th
Wow.
tier?
That's a 5th tier.
Wow.
That's why I was casting for so
There it
damn
is.
long.
Those affected by. Oh wow! So you guys are also immune to any more attribute draining effects.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, roll.
So he gets pushed out. So this is
So you leave, bitch!
centered on you, and it's 10 squares.
It's 15 squares in all directions, essentially. It's 30 by 30 by 30.
He just basically gets blown off.
Right.
And as he moves away, he cackles.
We go, leave!
I can't see the board.
Can't see the board.
Yeah, we got the spirit word there.
Leave!
No, you leave.
No, you!
So the example of the fighter's job is to hold off the bad guys until the caster gets done.
Doing whatever he does.
Right, we'll do whatever he does.
Meanwhile, you're getting your like will to live sucked out of you.
Let's just give up, guys.
That's really that's the objective. That was so he actually doesn't come back. Just
And the duration is only 2 minutes per level.
that's a lot of combat time.
Yeah, a lot of combat.
He's actually he just you actually don't see him as that blasts him out. He seems to disappear shortly thereafter, and all you can hear him cackle in the thunder.
Alright, continue searching downstairs.
Continue searching. You find
Okay.
High five for MVP.
CFO is right.
All right. So let's leave and find a place to rest.
woohoo! Why don't you rest here? I mean,
It seems
you got all kinds of like protection.
Well, it lasts for 2
Not
minutes.
for how long I need to rest.
Yeah.
What you do see, as you sort of look around, you actually do see a road.
Okay.
It's your first this is your first signs of civilization. And it's a burned down village
All right.
with a, a beaten road.
So we can start heading down the road and cut it off there, unless you guys
Yeah.
want to.
Fine. I'm good, John. Thank John. I'm good. So that was my version of a specter.
Nice.
Pretty powerful, actually. I don't want to make him super cheeseball. He pretty much did everything that I wanted him to do.
Right.
You know.
A little bit of level draining, a little bit of pants pissing, and
So yeah, I had extreme lots of willpower. Basically, the idea is, I actually wrote in a possession too. So he would reduce your will, and then he would try to possess you, basically. And that would basically work as a suggestion every round, every phase. But every phase, you would be able to try to break the possession with a willpower check, which would expel him. But after so long, you would actually, like, if you got your will down to 0, you wouldn't be able to make a will check. He would basically just possess you, which I thought was also kind of an interesting.
So technically, if you get your will down to 0, I think you're
Yeah.
out.
Dead, yeah.
Right. But that's at that point in time, it would go into your body, and it would basically replace your will.
Sorry, your brain dead. Permanent.
Permanently brain dead. Okay.
There's probably some of the spell effects that you can. Is there like a life force spell that can repair that kind of stuff? You gotta be like a heal. Or
Yeah,
something.
high.
High level. Yeah. So I mean it's the same.
restore to tier 8.
Old school D&D was, if that specter hit you, you lost levels.
Yeah.
That was
They-
it. Second edition even, second edition before that, if a specter hit you, you lost, 1 or 2 levels or something like that. 2
Yeah.
levels?
That shit continued in the 3rd.
It's like back in the day, you'd spend 3 months to get 2 levels. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't want, attribute training. I don't know what it is in the book. It's not permanent, right? It's something that you have to rest and get back. So I was on the right path there anyways. My idea was that if you failed, whatever check it is to get back that willpower, was what I wrote down. I'll share what I wrote down, just so I can actually share them. So after 8 hours of rest, if you can actually regain up to D3 willpower back after 8 hours of rest with a successful willpower check. But if failed 3 times in a row, the victim can't make another contest until a month passes. And then every month you can make a contest to try to get your will back. So it's like short-term and long-term effects, sort of. If you can get past the short-term effects, you're good to go. But if you can't, then it's a long-term process for gaining what this thing is basically just went in and destroyed your will. That was my take on it, basically.
Yeah, it's actually, if you look at attribute draining, you're not too far off from what it does.
Awesome. I just try to come up with something logical,
Yeah,
that
you're
sort
not
of
too
made.
far off. The attribute draining, they return it to 1 point per 2 full days of rest. An unusually powerful undead, you have to make your attribute check. If the check is successful, the character will gain the attribute point for the interval. If the check is failed, the remaining point is lost, but the attribute becomes permanent.
Wow, that's permanent. Wow, that's serious business too.
So,
Wow.
that's how it would work.
I mean, there's also a lot of tools in the system. I mean, as Ferdinand has Joe has shown, the clerics are very strong against undead. They are
As they should be.
with spells like that Spirit Ward. I mean, that's nullified. He was not in the fight anymore. Well, like Exorcism.
To be fair, that was a fifth tier spell.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe, so you're saying it is a 5th tier spell, yeah.
Yeah.
And standing in combat with undead for 5 phases while you're waiting for it is a significant amount of time.
But you know.
And then the other thing about, so Life Force is wonderful against undead, but half of Life Force spells are only for undead, and so unless you happen to be going up against that monster, essentially you've lost half of the utility that you normally would have.
Yeah.
With every spell.
Well, I hope everybody had fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Joe go to bed. Hi, Joe. We'll talk.
Right.
All right. Thanks for joining us for another exciting episode. Next week, we'll do it again. You guys are going to venture further into this Necromancer's domain?
We're actually going to be venturing further into West Virginia.
Ooh, West Virginia.
Yeah,
That's a different Necromancer's domain.
right. To do some whitewater rafting next weekend, so Adam and I will not be here. So.
Oh, no more level training for you.
So enjoy.
Okay, I will. All right, take care, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Have a wonderful week.
See you, Joe.
Adios.
Bye.